The best we could ever plan. James Franco's having a giant party.
Yes!
This place is beautiful, man.
This place is like a piece of me. You two just stepped inside me.
You let us both come inside you. Yeah.
Boom. Thanks, James Franco.
Have you seen Michael Cera tonight?
What's up, Brianna?
Can't believe people still invite him places.
Don't touch my bump, bitch.
It's a weird face.
So hot.
I say I love the idea of watching actors how they deal with the apocalypse, and I was kind of wondering if you could expand on that idea and see a different actor outside of this group. What other actor working in Hollywood would you like to see how he or she handles the apocalypse?
Man, Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. We've seen how he handles the apocalypse, and he handles it pretty well.
He stopped it.
He stopped
That's
the
true.
apocalypse. It's true. That's the Bruce Willis. We know how he handles the apocalypse too, pretty well. Not comedians don't handle it as well as
I was
those
saying
guys.
I'd like to see how Tom Hanks would handle it.
Yeah, that's a
With
good
class.
question. With class and
would.
grace.
He would definitely be. I feel like one of the first. He would be the leader of the people that are lifted up to heaven.
He would. I never saw Cloud Atlas. Does that have anything to do with the apocalypse in it?
I don't think so.
I never saw
Oh, who's that girl who's in the news? Amanda Bynes. That's who.
Yeah.
I want to know how she deals
She's
with it.
dealing with her
dealing
own
with it.
different sort of
She's having her
apocalypse.
own personal apocalypse right now.
Exactly.
What the Come on, get out!
Greg!
It's too late for you! You're already in the hole! Damn it! Get off of me, see?
You know, it's so great to see so many different actors in this movie kind of playing extreme versions of themselves. But I was wondering, of all the actors that are playing extreme versions of themselves, which one is closer to that than we would actually think?
Whew, that's a good question. I don't know. I'm pretty cowardly and immoral, so
You're the
I
Green
think.
Hornet, sir.
Yeah,
For a second.
it's true.
Watch the whole film. He never does anything.
I
wrong.
never do anything that good in that movie. Yeah.
I did the junket. I mean, I've
It's true. None of these guys are similar. Danny doesn't eat people in real life. Jay, not that I know of. Jonah's not. None of them are that similar. I think none of them are similar. I'm gonna say.
I'd say Craig when he played piano. That's real.
Okay.
Yeah, there's moments where people are very, very much like how they are in real life.
Right.
Very few though.
Okay.
None of them are actually that big, terrible.
Be honest, the Michael Cera part. That's Michael Cera, isn't it?
That is what Michael Cera's like.
I figured.
He does a lot of cocaine and is sexually abusive.
The sheriff's office is urging people to stay in their homes right now.
Looting, rioting. For all we know, the Lakers could have just won, and that's the reason why all this is happening.
I think it's the apocalypse. It's all in here. And he opened the bottomless pit.
The sinkhole, every single time I turn on the news, sinkhole in South America, a bunch of South Americans getting sucked into the ground.
Sinkhole in my house.
I think one of the most brilliant scenes in the movie is when everyone's sitting around the table and they realize that if this is in fact the biblical apocalypse, that they've all in fact probably done something in their lives that's keeping them from going to heaven.
Yes.
So I was wondering if the biblical apocalypse happened right now and
Yeah.
there's just the three of us left in the room,
Yeah.
what would be that thing that you've done in your life that you would say, you know what? That's probably why I'm not in heaven right now.
So many things.
That's a bundle.
It's insane. I've stolen tons of stuff in my life. Shoplifted.
Why would you? You're a millionaire, sir.
Not since I got money, but actually since I got money, I've stolen quite a few things. I gotta say.
I've
Yeah.
never shoplifted. I might go to heaven.
That's pretty. I hope shoplifting isn't the deciding factor.
Hey, man.
But if it is, then that's unfortunate.
It's any wrongdoing.
It's true. I've murdered 4 people,
They
but
deserve it.
you know, I guess time will tell.
Son, we should just stay in here, fortify this bitch, and take inventory of all the food we have. We got 12 bottles of water, 56 beers, Nutella, CT Crunch, a Milky Way.
Can I have that Milky Way?
No, you can't have the Milky Way. It's my special food. I like it.
I want some of the Milky Way.
I'd be pretty bummed if I don't at least get a bite of the Milky Way.
I love that this movie kind of plays on the the idea of being a celebrity, and I want to give you guys credit because last night you used your celebrity
For good.
For good. I had a date with a beautiful girl here in Dallas.
She was lovely.
She was
a looker.
fantastic.
She was a
and
looker.
she's a cheerleader for a team here in Dallas. I can't say what team, but she was fantastic. And
Yes.
you guys were cool enough to come over, and you were the best wingman I've ever had in my entire
We
life.
wingmanned you.
It was the greatest thing ever. You guys made
That's
me
good.
seem far cooler than I am.
You're plenty cool.
Trust me, there are plenty of friends that can testify to the opposite.
I've done that before for friends.
Have you done that?
We're married. This is the only
Yeah.
way we get pleasure.
I've
out
actually
of
worked
fucking
out.
guys.
I've had friends work out signals with me in bars where it's like if they want me to go over and kind of interject in the conversation they're having with a girl, they give me like a hand gesture,
Right.
and that's when I know I go in and try to make them look
They
cool.
just subtly go like this.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I was gonna ask, like,
Most of
what
my friends
is-
are bald too.
There's
so those
no
are really good.
reason.
Yeah.
So I was wondering, like, what is like kind of the coolest thing that you've used your celebrity status to get?
I'm not a celebrity. I get nothing.
I follow you on Twitter.
That's what I got. You following me on
That's
Twitter.
sad, man.
A few thousand Twitter followers. That's pretty good.
It wasn't bad.
That's not bad.
I'm at 8,000. I'm soaring.
You're more
Thanks
than
to
me, man.
you.
You're more than me. I noticed you don't follow me back.
I mean,
Falling back now, man.
I got a short list.
I was
Even
thinking.
Seth favorited my tweet the
I
other day.
did favorite his
I'll
tweet.
favorite your tweets. I'm not following
At
you.
least you're honest. So many actors that, like and talent talk to me.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
I'm
I'll
gonna
follow
follow
you.
you, and then they never do.
I always think it's so like pimp when someone isn't following anyone.
The Rock.
The
The Rock
Rock
doesn't follow
follows no one. How badass is that?
Son, this is my game, this is my lane. Get out of the way. What you want, hun?
You probably don't remember this, but I did an interview with you in Toronto for 50/50, and it was a few years ago. And you were talking to me about this movie. You know, you said, I'm making this movie, and it's about like how celebrities deal with the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Everyone in the room was. I was like, that's a brilliant idea. So the fact that this is now coming out, like to me, that interview is like the coolest thing ever because we have that kind of.
It
first
actually
conversation.
happened.
It actually
Yeah.
happened. So I was wondering, let's do this again. What is something that like is going to be a few years down the road that you guys are working on that I'm going to be able to
Oh.
say, hey, you know what? We talked about it.
It's called Sausage Party.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a computer-generated film about sausages that want to have sex with buns.
It's an animated movie.
I can't tell whether or not you're.
We're not
No, we're
joking.
dead serious.
Yeah.
This is actually going to happen.
Oh yeah.
You will see a fully animated, like an R-rated Pixar-style movie, brought to you by us.
The greatest news I've ever heard in my entire
true.
life.
It's our passion project.
We're gonna call it Dixar.
Emma Watson showed up.
There are 6 of us. You cannot rob us.
What you want, son?